The Renaissance period, spanning the 14th to 17th centuries, was a time of significant cultural, scientific, and artistic advancement. It was a period of great change and transformation, and many individuals contributed to this movement in various fields. In this video, we will be discussing the top 10 most influential figures of the Renaissance period and their contributions to the world. Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci is undoubtedly one of the most iconic figures of the Renaissance period. He was a polymath who excelled in various fields such as painting, sculpture, engineering, mathematics, and anatomy. His contributions to art are unparalleled, and he created masterpieces such as the Mona Lisa, the Last Supper, and the Vitruvian Man. His engineering work included designs for flying machines, war machines, and water pumps. He was also an avid anatomist who made detailed drawings of the human body, which were used to advance medical knowledge. Michelangelo. Michelangelo was a sculptor, painter, and architect who created some of the most iconic works of art in history. He is best known for his sculptures, including the Pietà and the David. His most famous work, the Sistine Chapel ceiling, is considered one of the greatest achievements of the Renaissance period. Michelangelo's works are characterized by their emotional intensity and attention to detail. Despite being primarily known as a sculptor, Michelangelo considered himself to be a painter first and foremost. He once wrote, "If people knew how hard I worked to get my mastery, it wouldn't seem so wonderful at all." Galileo Galilei. Galileo Galilei was an astronomer and physicist who made groundbreaking discoveries in the field of physics. He is credited with developing the laws of motion and the principles of telescopes. His work helped to advance our understanding of the universe and pave the way for modern astronomy. However, his findings were controversial and led to his persecution by the Catholic Church. Galileo's work on the laws of motion and the principles of telescopes were both instrumental in the development of modern physics. His discoveries helped to lay the foundation for many of the scientific advances of the past few centuries. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare is considered one of the greatest playwrights and poets in history. He wrote numerous plays and sonnets, many of which are still performed today. His works explored themes such as love, tragedy, and human nature. Shakespeare's writing was known for its depth and complexity. His characters were richly drawn and explored complex emotions and motivations. His themes often dealt with universal human experiences, such as love, jealousy, power, and betrayal. Shakespeare's works were also noted for their poetic language and use of metaphor. Johannes Gutenberg. Johannes Gutenberg was a German inventor who developed the printing press with movable type. This invention revolutionized the way books were produced and disseminated, making them more widely available and affordable. It is often considered one of the most significant inventions in history and paved the way for the spread of knowledge and information. Gutenberg's invention had a significant impact on literacy and education as it made books more widely available and affordable. Prior to the printing press, books were primarily produced by hand and were very expensive, making them accessible only to the wealthy. Martin Luther. Martin Luther was a German monk and theologian who sparked the Protestant Reformation with his 95 Theses. He challenged the authority of the Catholic Church and advocated for a more personal relationship with God. Luther's work led to the establishment of Protestantism and had a profound impact on religious and social structures in Europe. Martin Luther's ideas were revolutionary in their time and challenged the power of the Catholic Church. He believed that salvation could be achieved through faith alone and not through good works or the sacraments, as the Catholic Church taught. Luther's beliefs gained widespread support among the common people, who were increasingly disillusioned with the corrupt practices of the Church, such as the sale of indulgences. Niccolo Machiavelli. Niccolo Machiavelli was an Italian philosopher and writer who wrote the influential political treatise, The Prince. In it, he explored the use of power and politics, advocating for the use of force and manipulation to achieve political goals. Machiavelli's work is still studied today and has influenced political thinkers and leaders throughout history. Leonardo da Pisa, Fibonacci. Leonardo da Pisa, also known as Fibonacci, was an Italian mathematician who introduced Arabic numerals and the concept of zero to Europe. This innovation revolutionized mathematics and paved the way for modern algebra. Fibonacci's work is still used today in fields such as computer science and finance. Fibonacci's contributions to mathematics were not limited to just Arabic numerals and zero. He also made significant contributions to number theory, geometry, and trigonometry. His most famous work, the Liber Abaci, Book of Calculation, introduced the Hindu-Arabic numeral system to Europe, which made calculations much simpler and more efficient. Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus was an Italian explorer who led expeditions to the Americas, leading to the exploration and colonization of the New World. His discoveries had a profound impact on history, leading to the exchange of ideas, goods, and people between Europe and the Americas. Columbus's voyages had a significant impact on world history. His discoveries led to the exchange of ideas, goods, and people between Europe and the Americas, which transformed the global economy and paved the way for the rise of European colonial empires. Columbus's voyages also sparked interest in exploration and colonization, leading to further exploration of the Americas by other European powers such as Spain, Portugal, and England. Andreas Vesalius. Andreas Vesalius was a Flemish anatomist who was often called the founder of modern anatomy. He revolutionized the field of anatomy by conducting his own dissections and making detailed illustrations of the human body. Vesalius's book, De Humani Corporis Fabrica, on the fabric of the human body, is considered a masterpiece and is still studied today. His work helped to advance medical knowledge and pave the way for modern medicine. The Renaissance period was a time of great innovation and advancement in various fields, and these 10 individuals we discussed played a crucial role in shaping the world as we know it. From artists and scientists to inventors and philosophers, their contributions have had a profound impact on history and continue to influence our lives today. We hope you enjoyed learning about these influential figures of the Renaissance period. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comments section below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel for more educational content like this. Thank you for watching.